Hey friends, you guys, it's been kind of crazy here where there's so many people just scared about money, about empty grocery stores, about closures. And so I just wanted to come on here, give you 4 tips that you can use right now to prepare for whatever's coming. Now, I don't think we need to panic, but one thing that does get rid of money stress is having a plan. And so you just need a plan for your finances. And I want to give you 4 tips to help you prepare for whatever is going to come. Okay. And these are super practical. But if you're just joining me, so glad you're here. Welcome. My name is Carissa, and I am over at Change Your Finances, where I empower women to overcome money struggles, to gain financial peace, and do this with a biblical perspective so that you can have confidence with handling money, you can provide wealth for your family, and you can make an impact on those around you. So today we're going to talk about 4 tips that you can do right now to prepare for whatever's coming, so you don't have to worry about money, because there's so much fear, there's so much so much fear and so much panic going on. Anyone else see that? Like, what is happening in your part of the world? But I don't think we need to worry that much about money. Now, will some people have financial hits? Yes. And that's why I'm going to show you these 4 tips. But in general, like, I don't think it's warranted to be panicking about our money. I do think that it's a good wake-up call. That we need to have a plan for our money, and we need to prepare ahead of time, because I want you guys really prepared for whatever comes, whether it's this deal, the coronavirus, or it's something else down the road. So I want to really have you guys prepared for whatever comes. So here are my 4 tips, okay? And you guys, I love interaction. So say hi, tell me, have you guys gone to the store? Is there toilet paper or anything? I would love to know. I love interacting with you, but I want to just really encourage you guys and give you the 4 tips today. So first tip is you got to know where your money is going. And let me give you a little, where is it? All right. You have to know where your money is going. You have to have a plan. So I know a lot of people who are freaking out right now don't have a plan and have no idea where their money is going. Maybe they're faced with having to work from home or being sent home, and they don't know what their money is going to look like. And it's very, very scary and stressful to be in that situation if you don't know where your money is going. If you do know where your money is going, it relieves a huge amount of worry, okay? And so what is knowing where your money is going? It's simply having a plan for your money. And a plan for your money is just a budget. Now, I have several things that I can help you with. First of all, I teach a Set Up My Budget workshop where it's live. It's like this, interacting with you. And I walk you through how to set up a budget so that you know exactly what to do with your budget, what to do. But also, when you set up your budget using the method that I have, the prioritized budget, this really helps you know exactly where you can cut back expenses immediately, like if you need to, okay? And so I show you how to do that. You're in the north end of Chicago, Reagan, and no toilet paper, no Kleenex, no liquid soap, but lots of bar soap. No rice, no pasta, and all the soups were gone. So, yeah, it's crazy out there. But so when you have a budget, and I know this can be kind of intimidating, which is why I set up this workshop, because I want to make sure that you guys are confident with knowing where your money is going, that you have a plan for it. And so this workshop, I do it weekly. And my goal is for that you can work with me. I'll write it out on my whiteboard, and I'll show you exactly what to do so you can set up a plan to work, so you know exactly where you can cut expenses. And by the end of the night, you leave with a completed budget in hand. And so this is really helpful because when you know where your money is going, like how much is coming in and where the bills are going, and you know exactly where you can cut expenses, it reduces a ton of money worry, okay? And you're able to focus on other things like getting food or, you know, soap or toilet paper or whatever you need to do. But you're not so worried about finances. So the second thing is, let's see, let me get the second thing is, oh, wrong second thing. I have too many things here. Let's see, reduce expenses as much as you can, okay? And this comes about where, you know, when you know exactly where your money's going, where all your bills are going, you can, this is why I love my prioritized budget, because, and I have gone through plenty of times where money's super tight, whether it's a extra bill that comes or a loss of income. Like I've had all that with a regular income. So I know exactly what to do. But I love the prioritized budget, which I show you step by step inside my Set Up My Budget workshop. Is at the bottom, it's not, these are things that are not high priority. So these are things I can put on hold if I'm really trying to reduce my expenses or stockpile cash. And it's super easy to do. It makes a ton of sense. And it really helps alleviate that whole pinch of like, how am I going to make this work? So I love doing that, but reducing expenses. And if you guys want, I have lots of resources, lots of articles on reducing expenses. So let me know if you want those information. But reducing expenses. So anytime you're facing a crisis, whether it's real or it's just like, you know, it could be real, we're not sure if it is, then I have found just tightening down, getting as much free income available as I can, so that I can do whatever I need to do with it. And when my bills are as low as they can be, it makes it easier to breathe without having to watch every single penny. And so I love doing that. It helps so much. Like when you have margin, and I guess that's what I'm going after, is when you have margin, financial margin, when your income minus your expenses, there's some left over, you guys don't worry so much, okay? You know your family's needs are taken care of, you know you can make it, and it just gives you some room to breathe. So that's number 2. So number 1 was have a plan and know where your money's going, which I use as a budget. If you need resources, I have a Set Up My Budget workshop where I teach it together, or I have other resources. Let me know if you would like them. Number 2, reduce expenses as much as you can. And this is all just temporarily until the crisis is over. And then you can go back to whatever you're spending, or you can keep it the same and just put more money to save. Okay, so number 3, pile up cash. When you're dealing with a crisis of any kind, you know, it can be anything. If you have a pile of cash on hand, it makes it easier to manage it. So now how do you pile up a cash? First of all, again, going back to number 1, you got to know where your money's going. You got to have a plan for your money. Using the prioritized budget that I teach, you have easy ways to put some things on hold. Let me give you an example. So anytime I'm facing a pinch, a crisis or whatever, I have clothes. And so my clothing budget is at the bottom of my list. So what I'm talking about, like with the prioritized budget that I teach you, when I need some extra money, I put clothes on hold for this month. And I use that money towards whatever the need is, okay? So it's super easy to do. It's all set up in the prioritized budget. You guys, I walk you through how to do it. And it's on sale right now because, you know, I want you guys to be prepared for your finances. So it is on sale. But I walk you through how to do it. So you can reduce expenses by putting some items on hold, such as clothes, there's tons of other tips I have to reduce expenses. I mean, you could call your insurance broker and get a better rate. You know, the tons of other ideas. If you want ideas, let me know. I can give them to you. So how else do you pile up cash? You If you're in the middle of a crisis, or if you see a crisis is coming right now, then what I recommend is putting all that extra money you're putting towards debt, putting that on hold and just paying the minimums so you can stockpile the cash just for right now. Once the crisis is over, once the it's gone and you've recovered from it and you have a pile of cash, you can just start your debt snowball again, and put all that money that you had been saving up. Once you no longer have a need for it, you put it back onto debt. You don't lose any ground on paying off your debt. So anything extra that you're paying off debt, maybe pause it for right now. And then there's always side hustles that you can do to bring in some extra money to help stockpile cash. So one side hustle that you could do, like how many schools are closing and how many parents, like, I don't know what to do for my kids and I still have to work and my job is still open. Babysitting right now might be a really good side hustle to help some families in your neighborhood to just really, so they can keep working and you can take care of their kids while schools are out. So that's the third thing. Know where your money is going. Set up a budget. If you need help with that, I walk you through with my Set Up My Budget workshop. Reduce expenses. With the prioritized budget, it's easy there's some things you can put on hold. There's tons of ways you can reduce expenses just so you have that margin. Pile up cash in whatever way you can by reducing expenses, by maybe anything extra that you're putting on debt, putting that on hold, and side hustles. The fourth thing is, and this is probably the most important thing, you guys, is to really pray and to trust God that He will provide. I have had an irregular income for years, and there's been some times where money's been extremely tight and we've had lots of unexpected expenses. I have lost income. I've just all the things. Like I'm just like you guys. I've had it all. And one thing that I've really seen is in all of this time, and it's going to be 16 years this year, I've never seen God not come through and provide. Sometimes He provides just what I need. Sometimes He provides more, but there's never been a time He has provided less than I need. And so I just want to encourage you guys. I know it's so crazy out there. I know it's, people are panicking. I know it's just frightening to see the stores empty and everything closed down. But you know what? God is bigger than all of this. He is bigger than our fears. And one thing I've been learning lately, because I'm not immune from fear, I still deal with it. I have had tons of ways that I've worked through fear. But one thing God has shown me is that He recognizes we have the fear. He doesn't shame us for it. He doesn't criticize us for it, but He tells us not to fear. And He tells us to look past that fear, to see that He's bigger. He can take care of whatever that is in an instant, and to move forward in our fear, knowing that He is with us. And so those are having that faith in God and knowing that He will take care of you, knowing that He will provide for you, is something that, one, brings peace of mind. And when it brings peace, you're not freaking out, you're not making bad decisions, and you can go about your day and you're going to know you're going to be just fine. Then it's also something that you look for where He's providing. And then when He does provide, you're just so grateful that He does provide. And it's not all on your shoulders to take care of your family. God is bigger than this all, and He will provide for you. So those are the 4 things that I have to really help prepare for a crisis, whether it's you think it's coming, like the coronavirus. We don't know for sure if it's actually coming, right? To our family, to our area. But any other real crisis or imagined crisis or whatever, anything that you think could be happening, these are 4 tips that you can do to really prepare for it. But I want to just challenge you guys, maybe it's a wake-up call. Maybe this is a wake-up call that you need to really get a handle on your money so that you can be prepared for it, so that you can have the money for unexpected expenses, so you can get out of the debt and have that margin, so you can have savings. And that's my goal for you guys. Like, I want to see you guys super prepared. And so if you need something to help you get prepared with your finances, I have lots of resources to help you create a plan for your money. I just put them all on sale to help everybody out, because I really do want to see you guys prepared, and I want to see you guys confidently handling your money, and so that money worries aren't the top of your list, that you know you're taken care of with that, and that you will be fine with your finances. Now, what was I going to say? Yes, use this as a wake-up call. So maybe you've been putting it off, getting your money together, setting up a plan for it, setting up a budget. If you guys want that budget workshop where I teach you, I walk you through and you create your budget, you can get it at the shop. And this is, all the students that I have I've helped, all the women that I've helped over the last 5 years, they come back and they say they're so relieved to have their money in order. They feel like they used to be super scared about money and not sure how to handle it and worried about something, unexpected expense or anything that would come up. And now they have peace of mind, and now they have confidence with handling money. And some of them even come back and say they're excited about it because they know that their family's taken care of. So I just want to encourage you guys that this is possible for you, no matter what's going on, that you can have a plan for your money, that you can take care of your finances, you can take care of your family, and you don't have to be part of the mass chaos, panic about it, because you know that your family is taken care of. So now's a great time. If you've been putting it off, if you're like, I'll figure out a budget later, I'll figure out a plan for my money later, I don't have enough money right now, whatever it is, like, if you want peace of mind, especially nowadays, you need to have a plan for your finances. You need to know exactly what to do. And I can help you guys with all of that. You need to have margin in your budget. And I show you, if you do the workshop with me, I show you exactly how to set up the budget. I show you exactly where some expenses are that you can put on hold so you can have some extra money. I show you what to do to stick to a budget each month, and so that you can make progress on your savings goals or your debt goals, or whatever, so you can just have that peace of mind, that life that you want to do with all of your finances. I love to do it, and it's a one-on-one, or not one-on-one, it's a one-on-a-group, with a format like this. So you don't even have to leave your home, but I show you right here on my whiteboard how to set up the budget, all the things to do, and how to stick to it, because I want you guys to be confidently in control of your money. I want you to know where your money's going. I want you to know your family's taken care of, because I don't want you to be stressed out and freaked out about that part. There's too many other things to be scared about. You don't need to be scared about your money. So let me help you if you need help. The Set Up My Budget workshop, or where is it? All the other resources that I have to help you with getting a plan together for your finances are all right here. And they're all 20% off right now, until further notice, just because I really do want to help alleviate this burden for you, so you don't have to worry about money in this stressful time. So if there's anything that I can help you with specifically, if you're really scared and you want prayer, I'll go ahead and pray right now. But if you guys want to pray, want me to pray over you specifically, just send me a message. If you need any resources, go to changeyourfinances.com/shop. I'm happy to help you. Money really isn't as bad as you think. Dealing with it. I used to be super scared and freaked out about money too, but with the methods that I teach, that they work. They have worked for me for over 10 years. They have worked for over 1,500 women that I have helped to empower them to overcome money struggles, gain financial peace, and do this with a biblical perspective. I want to see you having confidence with your finances. So let me just pray real quick. Dear Father, I just thank you that you are bigger than all our fears, that you are stronger and mightier than everything that is going on right now, and that we can trust you. I thank you that you do provide for us. And I just ask for you to just pour out an abundance of peace, of trust, knowing that you will provide for them, on all the women who are watching, everyone who's watching live and the replay. Lord, would you just give them peace in the area of their finances and in all areas too, Lord. But also, would you just open their eyes that they need a plan, that they can have a plan for their finances, for their money, and that reduces a ton of stress, especially when life is chaotic. And so I just ask for that. I ask for the courage to take action where they've been putting it off, to really set up a plan and know where their money is going, and be able to know how to reduce expenses so that they have a little bit more margin, more cash on hand. And I just ask that you, for your protection for everybody, to from getting sick, from the worry, from the fear, and even just with everyone being sent home and all of that. Would you just step into everyone's individual situation, and would you be exactly what they need and provide exactly what they need right at this time? And I just thank you for this platform that I am able to share that you love them, and that you take care of them, and that we can come out better than we are right now because of following your principles for handling our money. And so it's in your name I pray. Amen. All right, you guys, let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if I can help you. The best place to start is resources to help you create a plan for your money is changeyourfinances.com/shop. You guys, I will talk to you later. Have a good day, and know that I am praying for you. And so feel free to reach out to me anytime. But thanks for hanging out with me on a Friday, and I will talk to you soon. Bye now.